Tonight, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Chicago Bears taking on the Tennessee Titans.
Just off Lakeshore Drive, nestled next to Lake Michigan. That's where you find historic Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago, Illinois. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we as the Bears get set to match up with the Tennessee Titans. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. And they'll be led out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback. Absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside, they can run a play down.
Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play. Escaping the pressure right. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
Trucks over him, and he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 42 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now a carry for Blount. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up. They'll go to Blount. Try and pound it in. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Extra point by Fickett, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Now Fickett to kick off following the touchdown. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in April, the rookie from Clemson, Trevor Lawrence.
And this could be a whole lot of fun because if his game plan goes into effect early, we're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section, where the columnists write possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? Who gave away the game plan? I think it's pretty obvious, though. That'll help them win.
Excellent job on the tackle for loss by Harold Landry, shooting into the backfield. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now Lawrence. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Now a first carry for their fullback. Pushes him aside at the 10. And the Titans are going to have a first and goal as he's inside the 10 down to the 7-yard line.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Forced out to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Titans lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Now Ficken to kick off following the touchdown. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That sack by the DN, Danico Autry. Well, when you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
That catch good for 5. It's third down. So for Trevor Lawrence, listen, the hype, the buzz, whatever you want to call it, it just surrounds this guy. One of the most highly regarded draft picks of the last decade or two. What do you think defenses are going to throw at him here in his rookie season?
Well, I think all the edge rushers can't wait to get a shot at him, especially his rookie year, because they want to see if he can handle the pressure when they come at him. But I think defensive coordinators, they know that he's well-schooled and he's very intelligent. They want that pressure on him. They'll throw those normal blitzes. They also want to throw combo coverages in the secondary to see if he can read them.
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And to give this time to the tailback. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Yeah, he's able to skip away from that first defender on his way to a pickup of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a give right side. Blunt. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 62 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
On second down now. Blunt, he can't get him down. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be third and about the length of the football.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now Lynch. And that's caught inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On second down, Blunt, good footwork at the 30. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. On third down, Lynch. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 16. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. Blunt. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Now a give, right side. Blunt. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on third down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. Fickens' kick is good, and the lead will grow. It's now 17-0.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Now Damian Williams to return it.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And some room to work. And this will get them all the way inside the Tennessee 20. The ultimate speedster, showing that speed in front of this home crowd. They love them.
Made me stand up on that run because right now all I want to do is wave to the crowd. More noise, more noise. You got to reward him for that one. A big-time monster run.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Now Lawrence to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Amani Hooker.
And the Titans are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Throwing, Lynch. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. On the give, this is their fullback. Now the ball comes loose, and this is picked up by the Bears. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
He doesn't give many opportunities to carry it, so he's got to max.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Following the fumble recovery, here's Lynch. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue.
And how about this, a fake? And he's going to let it go deep. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
He'll drop this down to Williams.
It's a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
4 yards remain for 2nd down.
Now a handoff looking right. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll throw on 1st down with Lynch. Eluding the pressure right. He's got it complete to Aguilar. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
On 1st down, Blunt slipped one tackle, but no more, as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Lynch. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a 1st. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Bears will get the football back. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Now Lawrence.
It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's in his zone, second quarter, already closing in on a 100-yard game. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they will score a pick six for a Bears touchdown. You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead, not so fast. That pick six really changes the complexion, probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now, probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And it's up through the goalpost at 17-10. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Back to the air, Lynch after the pick six. Flush to his right. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Being chased out left. Running right through it, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's a gain of 35.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big
and into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Extra point by Ficken, up and good.
And the lead now up to 14.
Now Ficken to kick off following the touchdown.
On the return, Williams. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeout. as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Lawrence. And Graham's got it over the middle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Graham. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bears are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Santos with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Just a 4-play drive that time, and the end result is a Bears touchdown.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. Final play of the half. It's Lynch. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So we reach halftime here with the visiting Titans taking the... And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the 2nd half. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the 2nd half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line.
So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter.
And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the 2nd half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
70 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the 3rd quarter.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now they try the right side here. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Here's Lawrence. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off right around the 43. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
They'll run again with Blount. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Here's Lynch. Sliding out of the pocket.
He's got the tight end Furtzer right side complete.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They can't corral him. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. That one will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper. From the gun, it's Lynch. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Obviously, a big play was needed. And you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
He's going to keep this again.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal.
That's complete. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead.
Extra point by Ficken, up and good.
And the lead now up to 14.
Now Ficken to kick off following the touchdown. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They go play action with Lawrence.
He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. A contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all. And it's been a long day for this crowd. Waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's
got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Willie Snead there to make the grab. And the Bears have cut it to within a score.
Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it solid because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounce back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. The big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
He will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Throwing here, Lynch on first down.
Gets this to Firkser, the tight end.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They go play action now. Lynch. And down he goes. The pressure getting to Lynch.
That time, finally, a measure of revenge as they get him down behind the line.
It almost felt like relief, didn't it? Because with the success he's had throughout this game, you'd almost expect him to get free and pick up 10 to 15 every time he takes off. Not in that case. That has to feel good for the defense.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Lynch, and that will be incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spotted it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And to give this time to the tailback.
Yeah, he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
On third down, Lawrence.
Oh, nice move. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. High throw, but the catch is made. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It's a gain of 34. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there. 29 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. But we are set up for a fantastic... And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
113 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll keep it on the ground. Blunt, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run it here with Blunt. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
On 2nd down now, Blunt. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15. Here's Lynch. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on our side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments, and you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half, it gets ugly in the second half. They've come out with a new resolve and a renewed determination.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And they're going to speed things up here. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence.
Looking deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
When he launched that football, I'm guessing he was thinking end zone, but he'll take it. Now they're knocking on the door.
I like the way you can read his thoughts. Think of it from the opposite side of the ball. They thought they had a chance to make a play and knock it away. Didn't get it done. Can they reset now and hold them to a field goal?
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Rolling to his right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Santos' kick is up and through. And that will break our tie and give them a 3-point lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. On 1st and 10, it's Lynch. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A pickup of 24, and that's where the play began, the 24-yard line. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Lynch. Buying time to his left. Pushing his way through. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 38. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. It's the fullback. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Titans are going to retake the lead.
This has definitely been a back-and-forth affair, and now they have the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember, but it felt like their offense told them, don't worry about it. We've got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our own, and they did.
Extra point by Ficken, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. So this drive spans 7 plays. And a long run there in the end to top it off.
Now Ficken to kick off following the touchdown.
Williams to return.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down.
Throwing left side, it's complete. Touchdown, Chicago! A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Bears on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
They do tack on the extra point as well. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it.
So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
So now the Titans
down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Throwing now is Lynch. Flushed out right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the draw, here's Williams. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Again, it's Williams. Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a 3rd down and about 9 to go. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. From the gun, it's Lawrence. And the throw there going to be incomplete. When they need to play on 3rd down, you kind of know what direction the ball's going, but the defense knew it too.
Yeah, it's a good call because they wanted to put 2 men on him, and they did. Dare him to throw.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Those really long field goals, when they are made, they are things of beauty, but there is a danger to getting them started, isn't there?
Yeah, with that low drive, you've got to really keep it low to the ground, don't you, to get that distance.
Yeah, hard to just pop it up in the air because otherwise it's not going to get there. So he's got to drive it low in order to have the distance, and that usually puts it in jeopardy, gives him a chance to block it, and everyone knows it on the other side. That's when you get your best jumpers on the other side of the field to try and get up and get it.
And 10. Here's Lynch. Eluding the pressure right. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. So they'll try to move the ball closer here on 3rd down. A field goal from this spot would be just inside of 60 yards, 59 to be exact. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. Lynch to throw. Flush to his right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
But there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, Charles, a game and a decision that people may be talking about tomorrow for sure. Had a chance of a long field goal there at the end to try and tie it. They elect to not.